Hey guys, today I want to show you how to use option buttons to hide the columns. Let's start an example. So there are columns represented different combinations of the color and pet. For example, color G represented black cat. Column L is brown dog. And column Q is white bird. I have two groups of option buttons. The first is for colors, and the second is for pets. I want to achieve when I select the color and pet, the represented color will show. For example, if I click brown and a dog, column L will appear while hiding the rest. If I click brown and the cat, column K will appear and hide the rest of them. I also have a show all button to display all of the columns. Okay, let's start an easy one, only one option buttons. So the logic here is that I only have one group. When I click black, only the black column will show. When I click white, only white column will show. And I also have a show all buttons. So how do I achieve that? First, go to Develop tab, click Insert, then select the option buttons. Here, then next press Property. Here I can rename the option buttons. I call it OB underscore, then black, and change the caption to black, and name the gradient color. Oops. Okay. Next, copy and paste. Then select all and make it more evenly. Then do the same thing for property. Then OB brown. For the captions, brown. And do the same thing for the other one. Will be white. And the caption is white. Okay. Then that's the group color. Underscore. Okay. Then I copy some black for column E and make it black. Then do the same thing for brown. And white for column G. Okay, so let's go to Visual Basic. You can place Alt 11 to open the Visual Basic edit page. The logic of this module is to hide all of the columns first, and then only show the necessary columns when I click. First, start with the subroutine and hide all. Hide all. And in this subroutine, I want to achieve like columns E to G, and I want to hide entire column. And next, I will type the if statements for black buttons. I can start with subroutine called OB black, and when the option button black is clicked, I can start with if functions, then use me. Things are referring the object in this sheet. Next, click OB black, then equal to true. Then I will call this subroutine hide all. Then do the same thing for columns, but this time I only want column E to unhide it. Then column E, entire columns. Oops, there's a typo. Entire columns unhide. Then change that to false. Then end if. So these subroutines means when I click the black option buttons, it will hide all the column first, then unhide column E, which is black column. Okay, we can do the same thing for brown and white option buttons. So I copy that one and change that to brown. Also brown. And brown column is F columns. Then do the same thing for white. White. Change that to white. Then column G. Okay, let's try if those buttons work. So click black, yeah, column E, show, and brown and white. It looks good, but I also need the buttons to show all of the columns. So can go to developed tab and insert checkbox, and also go to property to change that to checkbox show all, and the captions is show all. Then I can double click that to go into VBA edit. So here, when I click checkbox show all, I want to achieve the opposite way to hide all. So I can simply copy that hide all functions. So when I click the checkbox show all, I want column E to column G will be unhided. So I'll change that to false. And let's try it. So yeah. So looks good when I click the show all checkbox, and show all will all show. So looks good when I click the brown will show, then click the show, and show all the column will be shown. So that's the example for only one group. And how about two groups? So in two groups, we also can start build out our option buttons. And rename it to do the same thing. Black and option button is black, and group name is color. And I copy that to align it. Will be brown, and the caption is brown. Will be white, and the caption is white. Okay, then I'll make another tool for pet. So change that to OB kit. The caption is kit, and girl names will be pet. Then the other one for dog. Caption is dog, and group name is pet. Bird. Caption is bird, and group name is pet. Okay, so I also make some columns for black cat, black dog, black bird, and brown cat, dog, and bird, white cat, dog, and birds. So logic of this is when the combination of the color and the pet is triggers, it will hide all the column first and only show the right combinations. So let's start with hide all. So hide all, and I want columns G to Q, hide it. So I want entire columns to hide it, and I will do the same thing for another subroutine. It's called show all, and it's do the opposite way to unhide the column G to Q and change that to false. Next, let's write another subroutine for column and pet. So I'll name that color and pet. Logic here is like I will write two statements or if functions. Check if any of the color is being ticked. Then the pet option button is also clicked. And I will write another for checking color and pet. In this routine, I will use two if functions. But first, I need to call the subroutine hide all columns first. Then if the option buttons black is be clicked, then write another if function, check the any pet is be clicked, be cat, then true, then comes entire columns false. See all column. The logic here is like if I click the black buttons and check if the cat buttons be clicked. If both of them is yes, then show column G, which is black cat. If it is not black cat, I'll copy that. Copy that. So if it is not cat, is dog, then column H will be show, and copy that for bird. Column I show, then and if there's another typo, false and false. And if and I will write another if function for checking the color brown is be triggers. I'll copy that one, change that to else if, then change that to brown. And because brown cat is located in color Kate, and change that to Kate. And dog is L, and bird is brown. And do the same thing for and do the same thing for the white. And cat is column O, P, and Q. And this function. Okay, so I write a function for checking the color and pet, but right now I need to assign the actions for when I click the all the button. What happens when I click all the buttons? So just simply write when I click cat buttons, I will call I need to call show all first, then run the color and pet next. So the logic here is like no matter which button I click, when I click, for example, cat buttons, change that. When I click the cat buttons, it will show all the column first, then run through this subroutine to check, to double check everything like color, which color and which pet, and only show the necessary column. So just simply copy and paste for the cap buttons and change that to dog. And also bird. And color black. Brown. And white. Okay, so let's try if those functions work. Yeah, so black and cat, black cat, brown and bird, brown bird, and white dog, white dog. Yeah, it looks good. And I need another checkbox for show all. So do the same thing. Checkbox property, checkbox show all, and captions show all. Then go back to editor. Okay, you can double click that and show all. And because we already write the subroutine show all here, so just copy that and assign when we click the show all click box, and you will run show all subroutine. Okay, let's try again. So execute show and whitebird and blackbird. Okay, so looks good, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tips today, and you can play around to add more buttons you like. And that's it. See you guys next time.